Super awesome, right? Wonderful to be back with all of you. Uh, Today is again, we're going to have something very, very interesting. Uh, Talk about what we are doing now, which is, video commerce, VidPhone, India's first video super app. So that's what it is today. Really, really excited about this product. And let's go straight into the mind map today. A bit on the lines of what I shared, last week, but we'll be getting into a lot more details. So very, very quickly, want to talk about, what we'll be covering today. Uh, of course, a quick introduction. Then we get into the three secrets for hybrid success. Then we get into a bit of a bridge. Then we give you a complete overview of VidPhone, all of the new features, everything that that's available right now on the platform, and then some Q&A, and we'll wind this off with some next steps before getting into the weekend. So really excited. Again, I want to welcome everybody. Really want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. uh, Everyone spending a good part of your Fridays with us, or whichever day you may be watching this, maybe a recorded session. Really want to thank you for being here, and I appreciate it very much. uh, what's in it for me, right? So for all of the viewers, I think at the end of this 45-minute session, uh, hopefully you would have some kind of an insight into this brand new economy that's coming, which we call video commerce. And just want to be very clear. 45 minutes, so this is not one of those TikTok or YouTube shorts to 1 minute videos. This is a conversation. Let's make it also two-way. I encourage you to take notes in case you feel that the points are valid. And of course, many of you may have a lot of questions, during the course of the discussion. But I recommend that you keep the questions to the end so that I can address them with no time issues. So very, very quickly, coming straight to the industry, right? I'm like uh, absolutely mind blown by some of these statistics, and I wanted to share them with you. As some of you who have been watching what we do, who have been following our work, you'll know that from 2016 we have been pioneering at some level browser-based video conferencing, meetings, webinars, right here in India. And since 2020, I think all of you are aware of this explosion in video meeting tools and webinars and live streaming and all of these formats, and some of the very large companies as well who are building some products around this space. Right now, the shocking thing is that this entire video conferencing, almost the word Zoom, for example, became video meetings, and all of that noise, all of this big, I would say, adoption uh, accounts for about 10 to 30 billion dollars market cap. I'm sorry, in terms of the total available market. Now, the next, what we're looking at, and one of the things very important for us being with phone and doing what we do is, we always look at what's next, right? So it's never okay to settle for what's there, what's available. We may have done that from 2020, right? Everybody was kind of locked in their houses during the pandemic, and we kind of had to run with whatever tools we had. But 4 years have passed, and we need to kind of relook at what's this whole opportunity that maybe we are missing out, because everyone's just using what's available on their systems. So my job here, or my responsibility at some level, I feel, and my pleasure as well, is to give you some of the new advancements, some innovation, and some of the incremental value that we provide, for our consumers, for our customers, with this whole video commerce, right? So video commerce going to be a $2.7 trillion economy. All right, just let's take a moment to process that. Uh, that's about the GDP of India, right? So the Indian GDP is about $3 trillion, give or take. Uh, and we're talking about video commerce, which is going to be a brand new and a whole new economy, or a whole new market over the next few years, right? So absolutely unbelievable. And a lot of what I believe that our company or our mission is how do we bring people like you and me and others who who can tap into this big opportunity that's coming up. And and being Indians, for example, what could be our kind of strategic advantage, and how can we kind of power this next phase of growth through video commerce, right? So quick short intro, I mean, about myself, with your permission. Uh, I'm Jagat Iyer, founder and CEO here at Vidphone. Spent the past decade and a half building businesses all around tech. I'm an engineer from one of the top colleges here in India, and apart from my work, I'm really passionate about social causes. I love playing guitars. I'm also an amateur cricketer and a golfer. Right, so that's a quick sum up about me. A little bit on the company. Vidphone, we are uh, I would say an award-winning company, if that sounds good. We won the NIPP award, for telecom. Uh, we won the Elevate grant from the government of Karnataka. We also have the government of India, the STPI, Software Technology Parks of India, which is a shareholder in the company. And, we are really happy to be where we are with the kind of partners and, support system that's around us. And, again, would like to take a small moment to thank the entire ecosystem. They say that it takes a village to raise a child. It definitely does take a whole ecosystem to raise, startups. So I'm very, very thankful, to all these, all the organizations, be it NASCOM, be it TIE, be it, Startup Karnataka, KTech, be it STPI, be it Vadvani Foundation, be it, so many other, wonderful organizations, available to us and who have supported us. So a big thank you to all of you, and means a lot. So, you know, what's our mission here? So everybody has to kind of answer this for themselves, and for every company, it's very important that we have something very specific that we're working towards, right? Uh, One of the biggest learnings for me is that our work is now all about improving the lifestyle of our users, right? So when I look at the state of apps today, most of the apps, uh, and this is not me talking, this is a bunch of research. Most of the apps actually are negatively, impacting people, and that's really sad. Uh, we talk about how short video content causes ADHD, uh, how social media generally makes people depressed, suicidal tendencies, all kinds of problems around, and probably caused by a lot of very successful apps today. And sometimes I think, what is the reason? I mean, do we just want to create another Snapchat or another TikTok? The answer very clearly is no. Simply because to us as a company, we also believe that we have a very social kind of obligation, and a social kind of inclination, right? Where we want to kind of help our users improve their lifestyle, and that really is the mission. And we believe the best way to do that is by helping people improve four parts of their life, which is their health, their work, their activities, and their relationships, right? So we call this the HWAR kind of quadrilateral, or the quadrangle. uh, these are the aspects of a user, or of our customer or consumer's life, that we want to kind of impact in a positive way. And that's really the mission here. We don't really have, I wouldn't go out and say that there is a quantified number as such, but yes, to empower millions of individuals to live a successful and a sustainable hybrid life is kind of what the essence of Vidphone is. Right? So, coming to the meat of this quick presentation, we're talking about the three secrets for hybrid success, right? So, we all know that we live today in a new world. It's a very different world from a pre pandemic or a pre COVID world. Uh, but we haven't had, and we've heard uh, lot of people losing jobs. We've heard a lot of our friends probably have also been fired from their jobs, which is very sad. I know them personally, and I know they're amazing people. Losing your job for no fault of yours is not the most pleasant thing to happen. Uh, Also, that this whole AI craze that's happened over the past year, where uh, a lot of jobs or roles get questioned. How can it be automated? So this hybrid life, hybrid world, it demands certain new skill sets, certain new attitudes. Right? Previously, maybe you went to a good school, did well in your college, got a good job, got a fairly good placement salary or package. Probably went to a B school, you know, stuff like this. I think these were the kind of success milestones in people's lives. I think today uh, it's very, very different. I think how many of you agree? And you know, all of us understand that the rules by which we played the game before 2020 and the rules that we need to play the game now are very, very different. And what I find sad is that most places people don't know what are these important kind of changes. So I thought, let me share three secrets or three big learnings from my own life and from what we do at the company, and maybe it's of use to a few people outside. So happy to share these three big points. Number one, knowledge is power. Right, this is one of my favorite quotes. Uh, More than ever before, today, when we live in this whole creator or this hybrid economy, knowledge is power. And people who possess this knowledge are the people who are in power. So let's understand that knowledge is not about passing a bunch of exams, or today it would be being the ability to write good prompts. uh, Knowledge, I would say, and gaining knowledge is a continuous process. And one of my favorite quotes is always that all those who wander are not lost. And when somebody is seeking knowledge, I think we have to allow ourselves to wander a little bit, and many times that wandering becomes endless, right? And what I can say very clearly is, I could add to that quote, all those who wander are not lost, but definitely they'll be delayed while reaching the destination, right? And to me, it's very important that people have a lot more structured approach to acquiring knowledge, to seeking knowledge, and it should be around a particular subject matter expertise, right? Something that you love, something that you're passionate about, something that you are getting good at, something that you can get paid for. I think these are aspects that, to pick that SME in your life. It could be technology, it could be video communications, e-commerce, it could be yoga, it could be guitars, it could be cricket, it could be pretty much anything under the sun, right? So any subject matter expertise, cooking, look at hobbies and so many things going on today. All of these opportunities are actually available today for people to pursue careers and to make their entire kind of livelihoods. So very important to pick the right SME or the subject matter that you want to be an expert in. Again, knowledge in the books is not alone, is not enough. We have to be able to execute or implement our learnings periodically. So every time, I always say it's like and not me, I mean, this is a well-known way to kind of get better, which is you learn for a while, then you execute those learnings, then you again learn from those executed, learnings, and then you kind of iterate from there. So very important that one keeps learning and doing, and again, unlearning, relearning. So it's all part of the process. It's never I would say dead end. There's always something more. And the way you look at what's more, or how do you walk this path when there is nobody to show you the way, right? So the only way is to constantly raise the bar. And one of the most important things is be better than yesterday. And if that's a simple goal that you have, I think it's a good way to kind of make sure you're making progress. The second big secret: your network is your net worth. Back in the day, long back, I would say, people, there was an agrarian economy. I'm talking of before maybe bonded labor and stuff, or maybe after bonded labor, agrarian societies. People who had the land, had the power, had the money. And then it became the industrial age, coal mines and steam engines and railroads. People who had the industries had the power, had the money. And then we moved to the the days of early Google and the early dot coms. People who had the technology, had the power. And today, it's no more about technology, right? This is about a brand new era where people who have the best networks are the ones who are going to win, right? Does that make sense? We live in an era of collaboration, of being able to work with each other, collaborate, interact, and I think in that kind of environment, your network really is your network. So always make sure that you're building this network. Remember that together you are always stronger, right? The existing social platforms, we see that there's nothing really social about it, right? How many new friends have you added on, let's say, your Facebook or any other platform in the last? So how many new friends have you made over the past 1 year? So I think when we ask these tough questions, we realize that our network's actually not getting larger, not getting stronger. And when it comes to this video or this hybrid economy, networking, not for of course, for networking's sake, but more importantly, networking, has to evolve into prospecting. I always tell that two friends are always a lot better if they make money for each other many times, right? Some people may disagree with me, but I'd love to have, a bunch of friends and all of us are making money for each other, because I think that's one of the best ways, where people collaborate creatively and also as a company. So your network's your net worth. Always keep on building on your network, right? And the third point, and this I would say is the most exciting for people who are interested in venturing on their own, people who want to kind of do something, but haven't yet found that, your software is your next startup. Now, for a long time, you know, at least for me, I wanted to have a software or an app from where I could start, run, and grow my business, right? Uh, till today, most of the tools are point kind of solutions, like they just address a particular problem, and most often there are just too many tools and too many interconnected parts to make things work right. So this has been a big challenge for everybody, and for us, we were super happy to address this with what we have. And quite amazing what happens once you have this with you, right? So you're able to address a market need, you're able to generate demand, you're able to basically do marketing, you're able to convert those leads into your customers, you're able to do sales, and there is always a performance improvement, and you're able to actually clearly understand what's your channels which are driving traffic, how are you converting, at what ticket size, how are you growing your community. So absolutely the most important, or the biggest secret today, is that software is your next startup, right? So summing up the three secrets for hybrid success today: the number one is knowledge is power. Number two, your network is your net worth. And number three, software is your next startup, right? So I just have a couple of questions to ask, most of you who are, staying here. Of course, for those who have been with me for this long, hearing what I'm saying, I'm pretty certain that you're very, very serious about, what you're doing, or that you're very, very curious about what's in store with video commerce. So I have two questions. The first question is, how many of you believe that there is a lot more to learn here, and that there is something amazing there? And the second question is regret minimalization for you? Now, what is regret minimalization, right? So Jeff Bezos from Amazon has this really interesting way to make decisions. It's like, suppose you're on your deathbed and what is it that you regret? If you would regret not taking a big plunge into something so exciting, a $2.7 trillion economy that is waiting there to be actually explored and benefited from. If you're somebody who says, oh, I need to look at my friend, he's run the startup, and I can do that too. this is your chance. So if you're somebody who believes that regret minimalization is for you, then I must say that we got something very, very exciting for all of you. So this is what we have been spending the past few months working on, along with the meetings and the webinars. Uh, it's called VidPhone. We call it India's or the world's first video super app. Basically, it's one platform for you to basically, you know, have your health, your work, your activities, and your relationships all in one place, right? And then you can basically uh, spend your entire day doing various activities, connecting with different people, earning money, and building brand new relationships and networks right here on VidPhone. So, I want to very quickly take you to take you through the platform. Of course, I'm logged in here, so let me just kind of pull up maybe Firefox. Okay. So I'll show you the affiliate login. Of course, we call all of our users affiliates. There's nothing like just a user who, is just sitting and purchasing here with phone. We're super happy that everybody, every consumer on VidPhone is like a prosumer, and we're really excited that we can bring this out to the audience, right? So this is the dashboard. I've just logged in here. So the moment somebody logs into our dashboard, of course, on Firefox, we just pushed out a new release. So just checking out a little bit of the layout as well. Uh, what's amazing is that you have all your meetings, your webinars, and your performance metrics right there in front of you as an affiliate. So I do recommend you watch this video. I run you through a bit of what VidPhone's all about and this whole economy. We have a brand new challenge coming up. You could go in and click on the I'm interested, so you'll be on the wait list to be able to get updates. This is the most exciting part of VidPhone. On every offer on VidPhone, our consumers can earn anywhere between, let's say, 400, 300 to 7,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees per offer, per deal. You have absolutely amazing categories. So we have categories ranging from music, we have guitars, we have programming and technology, we have yoga, we have golf, we have a bunch of other technology and offers coming up from some amazing partners. And all you need to do is to go ahead. Of course, you can buy these wonderful offers and products, of course, if you like. But the best thing is that you could go and refer these products. You could go and share these links with your friends and your networks. And every time they kind of make a purchase, you get paid the commission, right? So this is the most amazing thing we have come up with so far. Absolutely what we wanted to do in terms of giving people an opportunity to make money from home, to be able to build their networks, to build their subject matter expertise, and work along with their interests, but at the same time, create an opportunity to make a bunch of money. Create a really really make comfortably, I would say, 10,000 rupees per offer. And our goal is really to help people make 1 crore an annum by being affiliates, right? 1 crore an annum. You can go and explore all the opportunities. We have a bunch of other features as well. Automation, the video library. You can build your network. So upload all your contacts here. So of course, your contacts are very, very safe with us. Unlike a lot of other platforms, we don't sell your data. Your data is only there so that you can monetize your data, right? As you can see here, about 1,800 odd contacts on mine. I don't know how many you guys have. I'm sure all of you have about 1,000 plus contacts, and that becomes the starting source for your entire video commerce journey. Now, the moment you invite your contacts and you share the offers with them, you can see that they become leads and customers. The most amazing tool that you can use for all of your customer relationships is what we call the VCRM, the video CRM here. Of course, this is my test account. Don't really use this too much, but you would, of course, use it to generate a whole bunch of leads. And of course, you have your financials, so your earnings, your payouts, and all of your communication tools. So at Vidphone, we give you the most advanced communication tools that you could think about in video. Right from video messaging, which we call Vmail, very, very exciting, a very, very exciting way to communicate through video messages. Then you could also do video meetings. We have your personalized video rooms. You also have webinars. We have the video scheduler, a video chatbot. It's a widget that you can place into your website so people can directly video call or audio call your sales or support. And the virtual office, the brand new hybrid HQ, from where your entire team can basically take a seat. You could sit anywhere in the world and collaborate with your team on this elegant and wonderful looking platform. So that was a very quick run through. Also want to give you a quick tour of the brand dashboard. As you can see here, this is for the brands. Brands, of course, we have featured affiliates that they can recruit. We have a whole bunch of, you can do campaigns here. So one of the best things about the Vidphone campaigns is that you could go ahead, put your campaign objectives, and really have a payout that you wish to pay your affiliates, and let the affiliates also benefit from this wonderful opportunity. You can also build your network, all of your contacts, your affiliates all in one place. Look at all your sales and your financial data. And of course, the most advanced communication suite that anybody could have today, the Vidphone Communications Portal. So that was a quick glimpse of Vidphone. And I encourage all of you to go ahead, create a free account and check it out for yourselves. All right. So really, really wonderful. Yeah, I'm nearing half an hour. I wanted to keep this very crisp. Just want to take a couple of questions that we got today, from the viewers. The very first question is, how much does it cost? Right? It's a very valid question. I must say that we have a free option that you can try immediately, costs you nothing to get started. And of course, based on the kind of result that you want, based on your usage, goes up, and you can pay pretty much as you go. All right. So that's a bit on the costing. Somebody else has said that we cannot come in live. Can we share the recording? Well, you can. It'll be on the same link. I encourage you to, not only watch the webinar, but also share it with your network and spread the good word. So with that, I want to come to an end, of this quick discussion. I want to wish everybody a very, very happy Ganesh Chaturthi tomorrow. Ganesha, of course, the Lord of new beginnings, the remover of obstacles. So let's all invoke Lord Ganesha and let him give us the power to execute what we want to do. Wishing you all a wonderful weekend. And until next time, keep learning. Thank you.